Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoo!
When the kids are counting sheep, when the kids go to sleep, dreams and memories. When the kids go to sleep.
Ha! Hit it, girl. When the kids go to sleep.
We can't not sing along. It's just too hard not to do.
It's just such a good song. I realize I like how Denise on the other podcast, Denise, you left the slate in, and then I'm always, whenever I count these in, I'm always like 3, 2, 1, like I'm in a rock band.
That's nice.
But then it's like da, 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 da. We need to get a little bit more like when the kids go to sleep. Something like nothing like that.
Mix it out. Yeah, that would be great.
You could do it, honey.
I could do that.
You just do it.
Got to get a rock band in here. All right, welcome to the podcast here at Maker Studios.
When the kids go to sleep.
In Los Angeles. I have an apple in my... Sorry, that was so rude. Apple in my tooth. I had an apple for breakfast, Vlad.
That's a good one thing.
And
Is it Vlad or Vlad?
Vlad.
Vlad.
I call you lots of
Vlad.
different things.
Vlad.
Vlog.
Blood.
He's almost a
Vlad.
vlog. He's a Vlad.
almost a
I
vlog.
know.
I was born to do this, right?
He's one consonant away from a vlog.
Maybe
So
I'll
we
change
should-
my name.
Yes, you should. We
Is
should
it
tell people
Vladimir?
who you are.
Vladimir is full name, but
I like to call you Vladimir.
yeah.
This is Vlad.
When I'm mad at you, I'm like, Vladimir!
That's right.
That's what I
When
Bra-
do you get mad at him?
Sorry, Rolf. Screaming in his microphone.
Brian thinks it's too intimidating to call myself Vladimir.
Oh, does
Vladimir the Impaler,
Yeah.
all the bad press Vladimir's got. Putin, all those guys.
Good job, Vladimir. You ruined it for this guy.
That's right.
Seriously rude.
So, welcome back to the podcast. Today we have an old friend on the show. How long have we known each other? For 2 years now?
2 years.
2 years. Me and Vlad have been friends, business partners, kind of. Like you guys do all the work. I'm the spokesperson.
The best looking spokesperson.
Right? We had a lady in church yesterday tell me I was a lot better looking now that I lost weight. She's like,
She was very nice.
you're a lot better looking. She like basically admitted that I was ugly before and that I should stay like I am now because I'm a lot better looking.
Good
It
compliment.
was funny.
So I found these guys. If you don't know by now who Vlad is, if you haven't been around the last 2 years, him and his buddy Brian. Where's Brian today? Brian, slacker. He's probably in jet setting all over the place. Huh?
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. Can't keep track of him.
You know exactly where he is. Where is he at? What's he doing?
San Carlos.
San Carlos. These
Yeah.
guys are a working machine. They're
Yeah.
like flying in and out all over the place. How many times
We
have you
have
been
to
to
be
China?
to start a business.
Between June and December, 7 or 8 times, each one of us.
Jeez, I want to come over there. and see that. Well,
So-
Vlad and Brian are the creators of Swivl. So let me tell you this story real quick. About 2 years ago, I was at our home in Idaho, and somebody tweeted me, "Hey, Shay, check out this cool little..." I don't know what it was. It was just like, I thought you might think this was cool. So I'm just on Twitter, just kind of like messing around on the computer. So I click on it. And there was some video of you guys in your garage,
Right.
in Brian's garage.
That's
So
And
cool.
they basically just created this little product, this little tripod that moves with you. And I it was like in the very, very early stages. Where were you guys
Yeah,
at
and at
by
that
then?
time, did you even have like a working,
we
just a
had
model?
something just very ugly, just kind of moved around and very early on. And we were in our garage in Belmont, California, and we're just getting started. And so somebody tweeted to you, and then we got a bunch of tweets that, oh, you got to get this guy to be your spokesperson. And our first reply was, who the hell is ShayCarl? And that was our biggest mistake. We should never have said, who the hell is ShayCarl?
I'll tell you who I am.
Well, because after that we got flooded, and I think our server crashed. And,
Nice.
it was
Oh, my goodness.
okay, we got to find out who that guy is.
So I think I made like a vlog, or I might have tweeted, or I was like, check this out. This is so cool. I want one of these. And I was really excited about it because I thought that is genius. I would use that. I could think of a million uses for that because there's so many times where you just, for me especially, where I just want to film something real quick. I'm like, honey,
Right.
hold this, film this.
I'm not a very good tripod, you guys.
She is.
I'm
She's
not.
now. She wasn't when we first started, but now she's like, since we've been doing this for 5 years.
I'm a
she's,
professional tripod.
She's probably one of the best camera girls I know.
I do.
The flip. That's the
all day.
technical.
That's the technical.
That's the technical flipping.
Oh.
Is there a term for it?
We should start creating these terms, huh?
Yeah.
The vlog flip, because I don't know. Dude, what if we get carpal tunnels from vlogging?
Yeah, you guys who are
We better
just
be
listening
careful.
to us right now, you should go watch.
Oh, right. What's
Just 'cause
going on?
people,
Yeah.
People were complaining in the last podcast. Don't talk about things that you can only see because we can't see it.
I am motioning the vlogging action of
The
pointing
flip
it towards my
movement.
children and then flipping it back to me to make a great, funny commentary on it. That's what I'm doing. Back and forth with my wrist. If you were to imagine
He's a
pointing the camera
profesh.
at yourself and then at somebody else.
Very professional.
Carpal tunnels. Anyway, so I contacted you guys, and then you guys were so cool. You're like, sure, let's work together. And I ended up coming out there.
Yeah,
and,
that was really great.
and flew out there and came to that little garage that I saw that fateful evening that I first saw you guys. And we hung out and had a blast. And you guys
Ate some burgers, some really
we
good
had
burgers.
some delicious, delicious burgers. And now it's like hitting. It's like official. The name
Right.
is in place. Got the
Swivl.
swivel.
Yep.
The look. Tell me about like where you guys are at now as far as like selling the units and production and everything.
Well, so it took us a while to get all the way through, getting the design, figuring out how we're going to manufacturing, setting up the manufacturing. So now we, just about a month ago, started really making the product, shipping the first units, getting first to the reservation people, and now finally we're, as of a month ago, we're open for sale and taking orders and shipping our first customers, getting lots of feedback. That's been fantastic because we never knew who are actually first people who are going to use it, and so now people are using it and coming back and saying, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that. Or
I was watching. You guys showed me a video of these guys. There's like 6 dudes just sitting in this really nice room. They have like a cigar club,
Right.
and they're doing like cigar commentary like. This has a fine oaky taste with a, whiskey after. I don't know what they talk about, but they
know
have
what
the
they're
Cigar
swivel.
connoisseurs.
Pick that up, dude. Let's pick this up. Put this right here, if you can see that, Kurt. So there's
So
a
is
swivel.
this a for real thing that you watched, or that
No,
was
this is
somebody?
no,
this
this is
for
real.
real.
Like
Somebody-
these dudes, they sit and they have the swivel right there, and they have the marker, and they're all holding the marker, and they just kind of, are sitting there talking, and then they pass it to the next guy, and the camera just moves, and they're all sitting in a big circle, and the swivel just sits there in the middle. They don't have to have a cameraman. It's just 5 dudes hanging out by themselves, and they slit the camera up there, and it just kind of like moves around the circle as they're like, "What do you got to say, Hank?" And they hand it down, and you can see they're all kind of like holding the marker. Like, we should put do you have a link to that? We should put a link to that.
We can find a link to
It's
that,
it's interesting to see the different way that people are using these, and I think that's what's cool. Is I can't wait to see once more people start getting these and all the way that people use them. And that brings us to our very next exciting thing we're going to talk about. We can get you a swivel for free. Wow, how is it possible, you might ask? Well, we're about to tell you. We have a contest coming up.
We got a contest coming up. So one of the things we want to see is how do people want to use Swivl and what kind of creative ideas people come up with them. So we've said the best way to do a contest. So it's 2 stages. Stage number 1, you got to submit to us, make a 15-second video of how the best way to introduce Swivl to the general public. 15 seconds, you can use another 45 seconds to explain your setup. Submit it to us. It's www.swivl.com/contest or contest@swivl.com. We will choose 20 people, the best 20 entries. Each one gets a free Swivl.
Nice. Okay, so here's the question. Let's make sure that everybody understands this. You need to make a 1-minute video, no longer, and we need to specify that we're very strict on this 1 minute. You guys are going to be like handling all this, right?
Yes.
1-minute video. If it's a second over, you're disqualified because he's going to have to go look through a lot of videos. So as soon as you guys are making these like 10-minute videos, it's like,
1 minute.
1 minute.
So you want them to explain or make a video of how they would use the swivel and maybe like a little demonstration. Maybe you could have like a little diagram of like, okay, I would have this swivel, I would set it up here, I would have it follow me doing this, and I would show this is how I would use it, blah, blah, blah. Just a concept or idea. Is that
Basically,
right?
what really want to get at the end is 15 seconds showing off Swivl. So how do people, people have seen commercial that we've put together, our own video we put together on our website, but we want to like this first 15-second introduction. If you only had 15 seconds to show off Swivl and get somebody interested, how would you do it? Okay. What is the fun thing you can do with it? What is the cool thing or unusual? And in the end, out of the 20 people who get the Swivl, we'll select one. They will get a grand prize of $1,000. And then we're going to shoot with them or without them, shoot that 15-second with a Swivl, and that's going to become our YouTube commercial.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So it does need to be 15 seconds of showing it off. And then the rest of the 45 seconds can be them explaining.
Could be them explaining or saying why you thought that was the best way of doing it, or anything else you want to say in 45 seconds to make us select you.
Okay, so basically, so you guys really understand what they need is a 15-second pre-roll commercial for their product. So they're going to give you the opportunity to pitch them ideas on how you would show this off for 15 seconds. Then they're going to pick 20 of their favorite. They're going to go through based on what? On creativity?
Creativity, use, best showing off of the product, unusual.
Basically, the coolest one wins, okay, bros?
That's usually how it works.
Keep it PG.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no use of sexual...
This is going to go on YouTube and be used in commercials.
It has to be PG, so obviously take that into consideration. But out of those 20 people, you're all going to get a swivel. We're going to send out 20 swivels, and then you're going to get to make your commercial.
Right.
Make what you pitch to us.
Right.
So then out of those 20 people, there's going to be a second video, a second shot for you to whoever makes the best one will win $1,000 and get their video that they made as the Swivl YouTube commercial.
Right. We'll give all the credits and we'll promote it heavily. So you'll get your name out as a guy who made the successful commercial.
Yeah. So if you are a filmmaker or somebody who's on YouTube who wants to create a project or has a good idea, this is a great opportunity. Win $1,000 cash, get a lot of promotion, and get a new cool tripod thingy majigger. So where do they go? Tell them the links again. And of course, we'll, like always, we'll put a billion links below. And when I say below, you guys, links in my pants. Some people, I realize that watchers don't understand it. Like if you look below, there's a show more button. You can click on that. And then it's like a whole wide world of coolness down there that you can check out.
It's a funny story. Like the first time you came visited to a garage, you said like, oh, check out the link in my pants. And I was like,
What?
what?
Vladimir, get out of my pants!
Well, the funny thing is like everyone on the comments afterwards, oh, he's a fool. He means down below.
Noob.
That's hilarious.
It was I exposed myself as a noob.
I've done that. I remember the very first time Philip DeFranco ever contacted me. He's like, hey, I need to get you on AIM chat or something. And I was like,
what's
I had no I learned a lot of I had a story about all the like terms that I've had to learn. I'm like, what does that mean? Then now it's like in our vernacular.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
so
hilarious.
links to submit the actual video.
So
put it on YouTube.
Yeah, they're gonna upload them to YouTube.
Put it on YouTube and send us a link. And the link should be sent to contest@swivl.com.
Okay.
If you want to find about the rules and regulations, I think you have to be 18 or over. That's the requirements of the state.
They'll have all the regulations and stuff
All of those
on their website.
will be swivl.com/contest.
Awesome.
I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
I
So
know.
remember, be creative. How would you best use it? How would you show the use of the swivel? And it also could just be like a cool, sleek way that you make a cool video.
It's a commercial.
Yeah.
How would you get people who don't know anything about Swivl or why they need it? Tell them why they need it.
And what's the deadline? Is there a deadline on this?
It will be in the rules. I don't remember it.
Okay.
I think it's 30 days I think 30 days.
Check it out. All the
Maybe
information.
2 weeks. It's there.
Will be a swivel.
So tell us a little bit more
love
about the history of the name of Swivl. I know when it first started out, it was Satari.
Right.
Right?
So Satari is still the name of the company, and the name of the product originally when we started was Star, like you were the star of your own video. People hated it, just hated it. It's like, that makes no sense. So then we went through trying to find a name, and it's actually very difficult to find a catchy name because it's a combination of, it has to be easy to remember and pronounce. You have to somehow capture what the product is. The .com has to be available if you want to do anything. So we went through this whole thing. We had a couple of guys helping us who are professionals. And when Swivl came out, Brian said, "Oh, I like it. We're gonna go with that." And I was like, "No, we got to go through the whole process." So we went through the whole process, and each time he would say, "It's not as good as Swivl. Nah, that's not as good as Swivl." So we basically kind of came down to 3. And then, I don't know if you remember, we did a whole thing where we sent it out to all the supporters, and Shay tweeted was like, "Go choose which one you like the best." And Swivl was overwhelmingly by like.
How many did you have? How many options? There's 3.
There were 3 options. I think Swivl got like 55 or 60%
of the vote.
The vote. So it was not even close.
Yeah,
and it's actually been great because it's easy to remember. We got the dot.
It's like
Right.
swivel.
Swivl, yeah.
I'm swiveling. Look at me swivel, swivel. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to swivel. So this is what I think I want you guys to realize. This is what I think I want you guys to realize. These guys are doing this by themselves. 2 dudes in a garage had this idea, came up with this product. This is a product that could be sold in every Best Buy in the land, and it's
I
a
know, it's
cool,
so cool.
awesome idea. These are the dudes who, you know how all the time when you and your bros are sitting around like, you know what they need to invent? This is something they can like do and you like fall. They probably got that. They actually got off their freaking butts and have made this product, something that is a great idea and is something that you would think as you see it like, whoa, we didn't have that before.
Right.
You would think just as you see it like, duh. I mean, with how much people use video and iChat and with our iPhones, it's like, why doesn't somebody have that? So these dudes, they got off their butt, they invented this product, and they brought it to market. And I think it's so exciting that they've done this. They don't have any backing. Like, they're not backed by like Cisco or anything like that. This is Brian and Vlad's garage idea that turned into Swivl, a real product that you can go buy and support. And that's kind of what we've been doing on this podcast lately, especially with like YouTube musicians.
Yeah.
Is showing that, you know, people in America, you know, you're not from America unless you got that from like Jersey. Is that a Jersey accent?
It is a Jersey accent.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Adia said Jersey.
But it's like, it's showing that people can succeed in this world now, and you don't need these like big companies because of the internet, the excitingness of you know, being able to get to as many ears and eyeballs that the internet provides, and you don't need these giant companies to back you. This is a real cool product that could change the way we communicate in the world, and it's been brought to you by these 2 dudes who've been working their butts off, flying around all over the place. Yeah, I mean, it's like, and you don't have a salary. Like, how long have you been working on this without getting paid, you know, to work on this product?
We worked for a long time without it, and yeah, it's been a great experience. Actually, I like the idea of people also suggesting what they want to use it for. So actually, I brought something.
No, Vlad, I want to talk more about your personal struggle to get this product to market.
It's exciting to get it out. I mean, we're past the struggle. Like, it feels like we got it now, and now we can show something, and it feels really good to have an actual product at the end, like our little funky prototype. Like, anyone can make a funky prototype, but you get it out, and like people sending emails out, and like, so I do want to do something exclusive. Nobody has seen it before, but people have been asking, is like, okay, so it follows, and that's great, it follows wherever I am, but I actually want to see it do something on its own, or like program it to do something on its own. So I'm going to show you something. We haven't released it yet.
Okay.
This is something that we're...
Oh, so this is something that it does that's a new feature?
It's a new feature. We haven't released it yet.
You haven't even told me about it. What
Nobody
does it do?
had seen it.
If this like walks off the table and goes over there, I'm going to freak out.
All right.
It's going to go over there and make you a sandwich, Kurt. Hold still.
So basically, it now just recording whatever is around it. And so you can program it to move in different ways. So I think we're going to try to get it in the video, in our video of this podcast. And people will see what the studio looks like.
They get a full 360.
They get a full...
There's our board. Look, we got to talk about this. Oh, here comes Kurt. Hi, Kurt. Wait, Kurt, hurry. Oh, that was a close. And then there's Roth. He's in there.
Allie.
There's Allie's waving. And here I am again. And look, it's Vlog's turn to wave.
Hey!
That's really cool. So you can like set these features like, okay, 360 go. And
360 go, or like end this 360, or do like 90 one way, 90 the other way, and basically, and one direction, different direction. This is right from our lab. We're just experimenting. Like, other people suggesting ways of, time lapse photography, a bunch of other things. So we're working on a bunch of features. The cool thing about this is that you could set up. Could you like set up where it's like every second I want it to like take a picture and then move? Yeah. You know what I mean? You could do a lot of cool stuff with that. The cool thing with with the iPhone, and we can create all of these apps and roll them out, and people basically sending us emails, making suggestions. So remember the first time we met and you said like, oh, you got to change this, this, and this. You got to put a timer on the video so I can see. We got all of that in.
Yep. Nice, dude.
So
integrations that I made, they showed me the app, and I was like, here's what you need. You need to switch this, so this is here. And that's what's so cool, is that they don't have to go through a lot of corporate bull crap to change things. It's like they can really go in there and change features on the product that will make a difference to the user. And that's what's so cool, is that people can interact with them on their Facebook and say, I want it to do this, and then they can go in and make changes. And that's another cool thing, is that people who know about this Swivl and have followed us through this last 2 years, you guys have kind of been able to see this whole progression of this product and see all the different things it can do. So I love that, dude. That's genius. I think filmmakers will really appreciate that there's things that you can set it up to do, and then just, the action can go around it.
This is what I'm going to try to do. On the way out of here, I'm going to try to put on top of my car. and drive around with this thing spinning around and see if it works. You got to put some, we'll put some tape or something on it. But
Dude, that's a genius. Just get some suction cups.
yeah, you got to get some suction cups, put on top of
That's
the
a
car,
good
drive
idea,
to Venice
actually.
Beach, and,
Have it
and
just
record.
spinning around. That's a genius.
Yeah.
See, just ideas. What can you do? Your imagination's the limit. What could you do with this tripod?
So is it specifically, I mean, because I see it's holding an iPhone. Can you put other cameras in it?
Yeah, you can put a flip in there.
Yep, we ship it with a little adapter, so you can put a flip, you can put a ZI8, anything under 6 ounces, I think, and then iPhone, iPod Touch. Lots of people are using it with iPod Touch.
Great question, Colette.
So one of the interesting things, like
try.
who are our first customers? So a lot of random people are using it and trying it out, but a lot of educational people. So like people, professors, teachers who want to capture their lectures and capture what's going on. So all you kids, go to your teacher, tell them to get a Swivl right now. So they've been great. So it's like hit nerve, and they like, we need it, we want to use it. We got people who are training dogs.
Oh, interesting.
that's a
Capturing
good
video.
idea.
We got people who are doing
Aerobics.
marketing videos, workouts. Let's see what else. I don't know.
Golf swing. I like that golf swing idea. Like kids on skateboards who want to like film themselves doing skateboard tricks.
Yeah. So
A million different uses for it. Here's what I always say this. I see somebody who loves their cat. They're going to put the marker on their cat because there's this little marker that moves around and the swivel follows it. They're going to want to check in on Fluffy. They're going to be
Yeah,
at
that's a
work.
good idea.
They're going to be at work and they're going to have this swivel set up so it's following the cat around, and they're going to just log on and be like, "Oh, look at her. She's so cute. She's playing with her little ball I gave her. Oh, I love my new swivel."
So cool.
I don't know. If that's
I don't know. It's been great. And we are 2 guys. We got a couple of more guys now helping us out because it's getting bigger and bigger. We have lots of emails. We are looking at all the emails. So Brian and I actually read every email that you guys sent, and all the ideas that are coming in, all the complaints that are coming in. We're trying to respond, putting out new software, new firmware, new app. We're updating our apps and creating some new cool stuff. So if you got some good ideas, send it our way.
That's what
awesome.
we've been talking about, is the really cool opportunity for software on this.
Yeah.
Like this could be an alarm clock. You could set software so it's like wake up, and it spins around and wakes you up. And
Or one thing that we're working on, I don't have anything to show right now, but a kid game. Think about Simon Says,
oh yeah.
and something like put the screen around. and a
Simon
kid
Says, look up.
Yeah,
Simon
look up.
Says,
Right,
yeah, yeah.
run this way, run that way. My
Yeah.
kids, I have a 6 and 8-year-old, and they run around trying to run away from it.
Yeah.
So it's basically trying.
Allie's having
Allie's
a lot of fun with
Yeah.
this.
What's going on? Oh, you're showing
She's
Every
every time
time
it goes
the-
around,
I
she does
see.
something
Something
different.
I'm like, what's going on? Again, we better use this video.
She's like,
it's
I
not even
want one
recording,
so
Allie.
bad. She's
No,
gonna be the first entry to the
just kidding.
contest,
It's
just so you
It's been
know.
recording. Can't quite see her there. But anyway, so we've had a lot of fun and continue to have fun. And thanks for everyone's support, and thank you for yours and your support. It's been fantastic.
Check it out, you
Thank you.
guys.
This is
Go,
awesome.
like I said, enter in the contest. You can go get a chance to win. 20 of you are going to get one of these for free. A grand prize winner is going to be the filmmaker who made the Swivl commercial and win $1,000. That sounded cool.
He has a lot of energy today. I do not know how to match it.
$1,000. Come on down. You got to make contests sound exciting.
I know.
$1,000
You're doing
to
a
be
great
paid
job.
in Chinese yen.
Yes.
No, not Chinese. Yuan. No,
Is that good?
$1,000 US.
How many US is that?
I don't know.
12 cents.
I
Or is
think
it way more?
It's like 8 yuan is $1, something like that.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know.
All right. Well, thanks to Vlad for coming and joining us today on the When the Kids Go to Sleep podcast. Check out the Swivl. Go join the contest. All the links below. And go support these guys. And when I say it's like just the two of them,
It's a cool product.
this thing is going to take off pretty soon. Just watch. You just watch and be like, oh, yeah, that's that electronic thing that Shay guy from the YouTube is doing. I've seen that before. Because you're going to see it everywhere pretty soon. And be like, yeah, I remember.
I want to find the first guy who sent you that
I
tweet.
need to find
we
that
need
dude.
to find that dude.
Wait, that's what?
The first guy who sent a tweet to Shay and say, take a
just
look at
Ask.
these guys.
I
Is there
bet
any
you-
way
I would
to find
probably
that?
recognize him if he tweeted me again. So if you're out there, good sir, you probably remember this was
You're
2
gonna
years
get a lot
ago.
of tweets.
It was me.
Yeah.
I'll know if I see him when he looks
Oh
like.
man, I'd love to. I think I have the email saved somewhere of somebody sending us an
first
email
time.
said like, you got to check out this ShayCarl dude, and
Interesting.
That would be
so
awesome.
cool to find
We
that
should
guy.
go back and track like the first time I ever talked about the Swivl online. If it was a vlog or a tweet, I don't remember what it was,
remember
or if I
what it
just like contacted you. I think I might have.
Well, you
emailed
sent us this ridiculous email, which
Oh,
was like this stream of consciousness ShayCarl classic.
Oh,
where
the
it's like,
only Shay can do.
oh,
like,
this is wonderful. This is exciting. This is best. And if you don't contact me back, I hope it blows up and burns your fingers off. It's like, well, we better contact that guy because he might be crazy.
He is.
it was in a joking
I'll vouch for that.
manner,
It's
but I was
It-
like,
it's like you read the email. It's like we get lots of emails, and a lot of them are like stream of consciousness, where people like kind of discuss with you, but without you in terms of what's going on. Nobody ever threatened for our fingers to be blown off.
does that not
Shay.
surprise
and that's how you get
me?
attention.
Just threaten. Be cool.
No,
and then
I
threaten.
I didn't hope their fingers would fall. I just hoped that their product failed miserably. That's all. That's what I was trying to say.
Right.
That's all.
I love
All
you.
right. Well, thanks to Vlad for coming. Brian's going to be in trouble for not coming.
Maybe next time.
Brian's in trouble. We're going to go skiing. Me and Brian is he used to be like almost professional skier.
Yeah,
Really?
Did I
absolutely.
say almost? Would he be mad if I said almost? Brian, I know you got the skills,
Well, he's
bro.
obviously a professional something.
Well, so what? I want to ski together. Who cares about it?
He's extreme. I went skiing with him. I'm not a very good skier, but he's very extreme. I think he'll match
raced.
you.
He raced.
He
Yeah,
raced. He
no.
went to a
No way.
special
Yeah.
boarding school, I think, where a racing boarding school in New Hampshire. Is that right?
Yeah.
Do they have mountains
They
in New
lock you
Hampshire?
to your skis 12 hours
Right.
a day.
That sounds intense.
I don't know.
Eat,
The
sleep,
way
and
he-
drink skiing. there.
Yeah, the way he described it, there was a lot of partying going on, and then skiing.
I'm sure, Brian.
Skiing
And then
partying.
look at these pictures we have from Brian partying in those days. No.
All right.
All right, well,
Love you, Brian.
play us out, Rolf. Thanks again for joining. Don't forget to download it for free
Thank you.
in the links below. Thanks to Vlad. Check out their links and go join
Don't
the
forget to go
contest.
enter the
Hey, do the
contest.
contest.
Go join the
Yes.
contest. Yeah, let's hear your suggestions, your
Contest at
ideas.
Swivl. Is that right?
Contest at Swivl.com.
Awesome.
Woo!
Bye, guys.
Bye.
There we go. All better.
Oh, Shay.
Oh, Shay.